How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Sorry, wait, I just move all this clutter out of the way. Move my phones and cans of coke and whatever else. This is just a video on two stash ads that I picked up that only came in, and a couple of shop cards. So, first of all, I'd like to thank Richard and Francis Zinc from Skeletal Remains. Thanks Richard and Francis Zinc. I really appreciate you sending me the shop card. It came there the day before yesterday or something. Thank you very much. It's an awesome looking card. It'll go great with all the other lads. It'll be up on my wall of fame with everybody else. As you know, I have a good little collection now of about 35 shop cards from you all, and I really appreciate them. That was like one of the first things I said I wanted to really collect from you all, so to get to know you all a bit better, was these shop cards. And Tom Rambler 69, it was the very first, because you don't forget these things. So Tom Rambler 69 actually sent me his one first, and that's when I was at the putting it out there. I'd like to collect his cards, even though I haven't got my own ones made yet. But as soon as I do, don't worry, everyone that sent me one is on the list, and I'll offer to everyone else that hasn't got one or hasn't sent me one. But thank you very much, lads, and I appreciate the kind words on the back of the card. Yeah, it's an awesome looking card. I love the skeletons on there. It looks like basically they were people that died on their bikes and they just froze in time like that, only with no skin on them. It's an awesome looking little diorama type thing. The old Harleys, the other one on a trike or a drag car type thing, flat wheels and all. Great job, looks lovely. Thank you Rick, and thank you Francis for the shop card and the support. I really appreciate it. And if anybody out there, you know yourselves, if you aren't subscribed to this channel and you watch me, please go and subscribe to this channel. They do awesome. He does awesome belts, and yeah, very interesting stuff on his channel. So please go over and check him out. So thank you again, Rick and Francis, for the shop card. I really appreciate it. Next, we have from Ron and Donna Stewart. Thanks Ron and thanks Donna for his shop card. I really appreciate it. Two awesome builds too on the card. Ron, thanks very much for the kind words on the back too. And I love these cars. They are immaculate. They turned out brand spanking now looking. They look like the real McCoy. Great job. Not too much bling bling on them either. They just look perfect. You know, they don't look like that fake chrome. They look like proper vehicles that you would see at a car show. So again, that's Ron and Donna Stewart. Thanks Ron. Really appreciate the shop card. Thanks for the kind words and the support of my channel. And you know, as soon as I get the cards of mine made, I will definitely send you on one too, like the rest of the guys I have on my wall. Everybody that I have on my wall is definitely getting them first, and then the ones that have none made or that haven't sent me any, as long as they're subscribed to me, they'll get my card too. I'll offer them the card, so if they want one, they can just give me their address. But thanks for the kind words, Ron. The same goes, lads, if anybody watches me that doesn't watch this channel, please go and check Ron's channel out. It's very good. Does awesome builds. Very talented modeler. As you can see, look at the cards on the front of the card too. Just as good as the Skeleton Remains card that I just showed, just by Rick. Richard, should I say, and Francis. So thank you again, Ron and Donna. Really appreciate it. I love the card. Please stay safe, everybody. Yeah. Next, last but not least, Cliff from GI Mechanics and Scale Modelling. Cliff, I got your card already, all the way to Ireland from America. Thank you very much, Cliff. Everybody knows Cliff now. He's a good. He actually served for his country for a long time. He's an awesome guy. Very nice person to talk to, like the rest of us. His channel's fairly new, but you all know him. And there's a lot of people that watch me that haven't subscribed to his channel. I'd like us to go over, please, and check out his channel and help him out, get more subscribers. He deserves them. He served his country well, and he does great builds. So yeah, that's Cliff from GI Mechanics Scale Models channel. Cliff, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate the kind words on the back. And you and Ron and Rich, stay safe, please. So yeah, that's the 3 mail cards I've gotten in today. Well, for today's video. Got them in the last couple of days. So yeah, that's the cards for now. Also, just before we get started on everything else, I won't start with that actually, I'll finish with that. I got in, here's my update just on the cancer awareness build. As you can see, I flocked the back wagon part, the carpet in the boot type thing. I flocked the grey, a light grey that is. I don't think it was too much on it, but it still looks like carpet, as you can see. I was going to put it on the floor, but you won't be able to see it with the seats going in, so I just have to paint the top there, the shoulder, just over the shoulder pads of the chair, baby blue. I've done the baby blue interior and baby blue and black interior. I've done the dash, the clocks, silver and gold, as you can see, if you can see that very well. The front seats are also, as I said, silver and black. Oh, baby blue and black. So that's the way they'll look when they're in the car. So anything that needs to be touched up with the blue, or touched up gently with a brush. So that's the seat for the body. I've done the trim on the wagon, the car. I've done all the black trim that goes on the wagon car. The silver for the cancer awareness. I've done the front grill black, the trim on the side black, and the roof racks black. And then the window door frames black. That's the way they come, as you know. So yeah, that's where I am at the moment with the update on the build. As you can see, I done a different set of wheels. I gave the car a different set of wheels. These wheels are actually off the R34 GTR, the stock wheels, but they haven't got a Nissan badge or anything in them, so I just thought they'd look nice on a wagon, which they do. They look very nice on the wagon. I done them black to go with all the black accents on the car. And you can see where I just tested Sharpie, gold Sharpie on the centre cap, because they have yellow brake pads, which I should have done gold as well, but I was thinking then it might be a little bit too much gold, I don't know. But yeah, that's the update on the cancer awareness build. Where I am right now, I haven't got much to do. I have the windows and all, I painted them, they were masked off and everything else, so I have them here. Here's the front sets of windows, and the back set of windows. As you can see, came out nice. Then I have the rear hatch back window that actually attaches a part of the lights. Hang on, where am I after putting that? It's there somewhere. I have it here actually, there it is. There you go. So maybe I should have cut, because it has lights there, the light lenses. But you also get an extra set of light lenses, so I should have just painted all that black. And the Subaru should pop. I don't know if you'll see the Subaru logo or the Legacy logo in the middle, but I hope you do. I hope it does come out, because I am going to do a flat black, because then the extra lenses you get go over them, so they be painted the colour of amber and either white and red, or else amber and red. So that's the rear window, the hatch window. So that's the update on the cancer awareness build. And there are a couple of extra parts, that the window wipers that have to go onto it when they're painted. I know I have up, and there's the mirror, the rear view mirror for the inside of the car. It's on its sprue, so I know I haven't updated in about a week or so. Just no, I had my daughter's birthday, as you all know, because they all wished her a happy birthday and that. So she was delighted with it. She actually wanted to go on and thank us all one by one. Now being a 10-year-old, you know, kids. Before I show you the kits I got for myself, here's the little solar power. Now this is a non-sponsored ad. This is not a sponsor, so just to get that clear. But anybody that wants a turntable that'll do a 124 model. Now these are only supposed to be for displaying a watch, or displaying a ring in its box maybe, or something like that. There's the thing that sits on the centre. Now this is what it looks like, as you can see. That's the box. Now to buy one of these, you'll probably get one the exact same on eBay. They're solar powered, so with sunlight they work perfect, but with normal light it's very hard to get it working. So what I done was, some of them, the better ones, were made with batteries, so they still have that sort of set up on it here. That's the inside, if you can see. I snipped the plus and the minus wire, and I attached a 5-volt wire to it, which is an on and off switch, and to my first one, and the glass came cracked on my first one, so that's why they refunded me, and I got the second one just to have it there as a spare. So I'm going to show you the one I have now work, just so you know. Anybody that hasn't got a turntable, these are dirt cheap and they work. I don't know how long they're going to last, to be honest with you, how long it'll last for, but yeah, there's the one I have now. Now I'm going to show you another thing. If you have something that, I have a flat round mirror, and I can just stick that onto that if I want, because it has enough power once you knock it on. And then put the model on its stand, try to get it on centre wise. Now I'm going to flick the on off switch that I attached to the plus and minus wire. So there you go, there's the little turntable in motion. That's its building up to its foot, that's its full speed now. Now you could also take that piece, obviously the piece that I put on the mirror, off. You could take that off if you didn't want to use something, because the car fits on it. The middle of the chassis of a car fits on it, and it spins perfectly with a full built car on it. So there it is there now, as you can see. Now I'm just doing this video for all you guys that haven't got a turntable, planning on buying one, well, there's one there that you can get for less than €10, which would be less than $10 still, at €6 or something, €7. Now, it's a site called Wish, or else a site called Geek. It's the same people run the same two sites. You just sometimes, there's discounts on different days and all. Now, I've been using that site to buy things for modelling a long time, so like, you build up credit points and you can use them, but you have to use them within a week. It takes 15% off and all that, or 10% off. But there's the thing in full motion, as you can see, working perfectly. Now that's me at the hot wiring, basically, you could say. A 5V. Now I haven't got this plugged into anything like a socket. I have it plugged into just my power bank. So I just plugged it into my power bank, but I could plug it into a plug and then into a wall and it works the same. So there you go, just for the guys that are interested in a turntable. It works perfectly fine with a built car. I'll put the skyline, and I got white frost from using super glue to put the windows in on my car on this skyline, lads, that you have been watching me build. You can see on the front bottom window. So I'm thinking about putting a carbon fibre decal across the bottom of the window just to cover the white fog, the cloud that I got from super glue, just to make the car look okay. Because I don't want that the glass is round on the bottom where the super glue was at the fogging it up. But that's it now at full speed with a fully built model on it. Spins a little fast, yeah, that's no problem though. It still does its job. Or if your table is at a window by any chance, you don't have to connect the 5V wire to it and plug it in. But I prefer to do that because I wasn't close to a window at the time, and it's just a lot easier to have it set up like this anyway with it on off switch. Now I'm gonna knock it off and you'll see it spin. Now it's off, but it still spins till the power that's in the wire drains completely. So it's just slowing down there, as you can see. Yeah, see the fog on my window from super glue. I made a mistake by putting it, I wasn't thinking. The window kept falling in. And it didn't happen on this side, on the back windows. It happened only on the front window. I put too much glue there on the front window, underneath the front window, and it fogged up white up my window on the front. So that's that little turntable, lads. You should get them on eBay as well, and they're less than $10. So if you see one for more than that, don't buy it. It's a mini solar powered turntable, and as you can see, they're well worth buying two, just in case one happens to one like I did. Like I got that one. The first one that you just seen working came with my glass cracked. There it is, there the glass, you can see the white glass crack. But I used modelling cement from Tamiya and sealed it. I just put a line down the crack and it sealed. But I was already at the being refunded, and they asked me if I wanted to buy a different one. So I decided to buy another one. They told me to keep that one because they did come damaged, and I did that, so yeah. And then just another little quick thing, they're little free, or they're little not free, they're little small bottles of clear resin. So if you pour that into a mould, it's a clear piece. They sell them on it too, on the site. So I've tested it already. You don't need any additives. You just pour this into whatever you want to cast, and it'll go hard in a day or two. Sometimes they're a bit soft, so the longer you leave it, the better, basically. So onto the mail call of the kits, the stuff out of the model shop. got a new bottle of tomato cement. As you know, I always buy this stuff. I just got a fresh bottle of tin just in case we do go back on the full lockdown where the hobby shop has to shut. Because I have plenty of glue. I have the other white bottle of tomato glue. I bought another sheet of sandpaper sponge, 600 grit. The main grit for the body, just to for paint. I have higher and lower grits there. I got my Audi Quattro that I was telling you I was getting in. Yeah, that came into stock there from me after I've been waiting for this a couple of months. So we can't get it back into stock. And I didn't go over to get this next kit, but this kit comes with the RB20 DET turbo engine that comes in the Skyline R31 GTS R31. It also comes in this exact car as a boosted car in Japan, the Safari Etesa Cruising. As you can see on the box, the engine up in the corner there, the DET RB20 comes with that engine in it. And this kit was actually a cheap kit for the change with an engine. It was actually only €25, so like, it's a pure stock engine, or it's just a pure stock build, but I can do so much with it. I have other wheels you can use to turn it into a done up Safari, or I also have to give you a clear hood in case you decide, because the engine, you have to add the piece for the engine to go in, like the Cosworth dress up engine thing that Sean sent me. You cut that bonnet out, you enter basically the engine bay, and then you dress up the engine inside if you decide to go that route, or if you want to hold it. But that's the route I am going to go with this build. I'm going to put a spoiler, I'm going to put a lip, I'm going to put new wheels on it, I'm going to put I have GTR side skirts that might fit it, because it's a 4-door car. But yeah, it's not a bad looking kit. So they're the only two kits I picked up for myself this week. I picked up one for a friend that I had to get. I'm still waiting on 2 kits for a friend, but he'll settle for one, which is Mike. I'm still waiting on that Mike. It's coming in, don't worry. He did tell me yesterday, he reassured me that it is on its way. The RX3 is what it is, not RX7. I keep saying RX7 by accident to like when I'm talking about it. Or it's an RX3 I've ordered in for Mike, because Mike would like that. I offered Mike my one just to let him know, like, thanks for what he's done. But he didn't want to accept my one. He wanted me to, he says, no, don't do that, it's fine. So I am making sure I get that kit in for him. As soon as it comes in, it's there. Your man over in my hobby shop knows as soon as that kit comes in, he doesn't even have to put it up. He's just gonna ring me or email me, whatever suits him, and tell me I have the RX3 in for you, and I'll go straight over and get it. Now, I have as well ordered for myself the Fujimi E30 M3, the grey box one, or it's grey or silver on the box, but he has it in stock. It just wasn't unboxed, it was in all the storage, so I had to leave it till the next time I go over. I also picked up the kit that I promised my friend Sean for sending me all this stuff. So the stuff that he sent me, so yeah, that's the situation. That's what I got in yesterday, so they'll be all going out soon. I've still to post off the winners to give away that Jeff or that Jim won. Because of the postage things here, I have to make sure I have everything at once to go out, because if I was sending an item to America the size of that hand bottle sanitizer, it's €21, right? And so is the normal kit. But then the way the kit and whatever the kit weighs, the add on extra on top of the €21. So what they're doing over here basically is they're milking the post. They're milking it's their way of getting money in, because they're paying all the people that have to stop working. They're paying them now like the job seekers, what I had to go on to. Job seekers allowance since I lost my part-time job. So I'm on the job seekers allowance now myself too, which is a bit shameful to say, but because I'd prefer to work for my money, but because we had to be let go, we had to sign up just so we'd get something. So yeah, I'd rather, that's why it'd be better for me to post everything at once. I actually contacted Jim and let Jim know, and Chris, he knows the story. I've had his kit in to say thank you a long time now, just hasn't been posted. I wanted to get everything in. I even wanted to get mics in so I could send them all at once, so the day I go up then I get them all out at once. Do you know what I mean? It'd be handy for me if any of you guys that if the post that lived like close to each other, I could put a kit in on top of a kit and then he could meet and give me, but that's not the situation. I know you all live in different places, so I wouldn't have you drive around for miles just to pass on a kit. I'd rather just send it to you. But anyway, thanks lads for watching. This is my first video in over a week and a half. I will have this nearly finished, as you can see. It's nearly there. I just have to get the decals on, clear coat it, put the windows in. Now the clear coat I'm using, I'm not using the Tamiya spray clear coat, I'm using a matte clear coat from Rust-Oleum. Just because it's it's a bigger bottle, so I went with the cheaper bottle because it's a bigger bottle and it was the only one I could find at the time, and I'm trying to budget, as you know. Like I said, after losing the part-time job I was doing, I can't get as many kits as I was able to, but like I'm still not hard up for money, like, you know what I mean. Like it's just, it is a little bit from what you're used to and having to take like basically a pay cut to nearly less than half going on to the welfare. But the welfare is only for now, time being. I have my CV has gone out there to try get a job, so as soon as that comes back, or as soon as I get word back, I mean, I'll take up a job straight away, as I'll have to. You know, Christmas as well is coming up, so I've been starting to get in things for Christmas, as you know, just so you know what I'm talking about, like. But then yeah, my daughter wouldn't be too happy if she didn't get what she wanted. Oh, Sandy. But anyway lads, please have a good day, stay safe. This country over here is going bloody crazy. Riots and everything else because of the lockdowns, and then the newer restrictions that kick in tonight at midnight. They didn't up it because of the riots to level 4. They stuck it, they kept it at level 3. They were planning on going to level 5, but because of the riots and all the trouble it caused, they kept that at level 3, but they've restricted home meetings to people. You're not allowed to visit any family members unless it's something to do with health. And you're not allowed in groups more than 5. 6 if be pushing it, they were saying. So yeah, if any of you keep up to date on the Irish news on your phones or laptops or anything, see, I have my computer in here now right beside me, so I just opened that up. The kids are actually standing on top of it now because I have it shut down. But I hope you can see the 3 cards. Yeah, you can. Please go and check their channels out again, lads. Thanks again, boys. Cliff, thank you very much. Rick, Richard, thank you very